Welcome back to Bites of Pi. Today's video will cover Lab5d Transferring Funds. Now again, just like 5b and 5c, we're working with a bank account class. It's a definition for a simple bank account class. It's got the methods to withdraw or deposit, and you know the drill. Save it to the directory and see how it works, and now we're going to add additional code. Today we're going to talk about transferring money from one account to another account. So essentially we're going to be we've got functions deposit and withdrawal. We're going to be depositing into one and withdrawing out of another. So we're going to create in bank account 5d public static void transfer bank account 1 2. So let's take a look. So right here is where we're going to put it. Again, to do one, it says we're going to create a public static transfer. This is fairly simple. Just copy and paste it right into here. And we'll open and close the brackets. Good practice to always open and close the brackets when you create a new function. That way you don't get lost. And now we're going to take in bank account 1 and transfer this amount to bank account 2. This sounds fairly straightforward, but I have to make sure that I'm doing it from one account to the other account. So I'm going to, if I was to say, call it right here and say bank account 1 and 2 and point in this, it would remove money from 1 and add money to 2. So I'll probably want to do something like this. Well, let's take a look for withdrawal. One of the cool things we notice with, well, yeah, I guess withdrawal is also void, so that we're fine there. So I'm going to want to, out of bank account 1, take money out of bank account 1. That amount, yep. And we're going to want to, you probably know what we want to do with bank account 2. We'll probably want to add that amount. So if we're withdrawing it out of account 1, we'll want to put something here. I won't write it in for you, to add that money to 2. Okay, so that will be account transfer 1. All right. Second step is once we've done that, we've transferred it from one account to another account, we're going to go to the runner account here, and we're going to fill this gaps in. So we're going to create two bank account objects, and we're going to loop asking to transfer money. So let's take a look back at the loops that we've written for test account, process account transactions 5C. We're probably going to want to do some copy pasting here. So again, from Lab5C, we'll probably want to create two accounts. Here, creating two accounts, creating two accounts, and then we're going to want to probably loop somewhere. So we'll have this keep going, and let's copy this here. Yeah, we'll probably want to have a keep going variable. And then we're going to probably want to loop on that keep going, right? So we'll probably want to and keep going, okay? And we'll probably want, just for giggles, because we're copying and pasting, we'll probably want to prompt them to keep going here. So at the end of the loop, we'll probably want to keep asking them, do I want to keep going? And here's, now that I've got the body looping, I'll need to ask them to transfer money from account 1 to account 2, or transfer it the other way around, or quit. If a transfer is chosen, if I choose 1 or 2, I'm going to want to prompt the user for how much I want to carry out the transfer and to print the new balance. So all that is going to be written right in here. All this logic is going to be put into here, and it's really up to you on how that's going to work. Now I'm going to fast forward to the example and then see how I'm checking it against the output. Be right back. Now, one thing I wanted to interject, I saw this before I get to the final answer, is that it's slightly different. It's not keep going. The logic is slightly different. We're not keep going at the end of the function. We want to actually choose between 3 actions. So right now, what we want to, instead of at the end of the loop prompting, we're probably going to want to do this at the beginning of the loop, because we want to know whether you're going to transfer 1 or transfer 2 or quit. So here, instead of yes or no, I'm going to be looking for like 0. I'm going to be looking for either 1, 2, or 3. If I hit this one, I'll probably want to put this prompt here. I want to prompt user for entry, and then say something like if keep going equals, if I select 1, I'll want to do something. I want to transfer from account 1 to account 2, else if keep going equals 2, I want to transfer from account 2 to account 1. Otherwise, allow it to go back. So rather than having the prompt at the end of the task, we probably want to prompt them at the beginning of the loop, and then say, keep going equals 2. So if they select 1, so if they want to transfer money from account 1 to account 2, I'll put that logic here. If they want to transfer from account 2 to account 1, I'll put that logic here. And if they select anything else, I'll just loop again. Okay, so you'll probably want to construct your loop something like that. Okay, now I'm going to fast forward to the end. Okay, now I've fast forwarded to the end of the program. Let's test it against the sample output. So I'm going to start off with 1,000 in each account. I'm going to want to transfer from account 1. I'm going to transfer $200, and I can see that Mike now has $800 and Susan has $1,200. I'm going to transfer back to Susan's going to give some money back to Mike, and we'll just say $50. And sure enough, now Mike has, what he did have 800, now it's 850. She did have 1,200, now it's 1,150. Now, the one thing I wanted to also point out is, is extra credit. So is extra credit here. So extra credit, if I try and transfer more money than what I have, it needs to prevent me from happening, because right now if you just withdrew and added, it'll end up with more. So let's try withdrawing $1,000 from Mike's account. So let's do that from 1,000. Okay, and it gives me a note. The account doesn't have enough money to transfer. Nothing happens, and notice nothing happened between nothing was taken out of Mike's account and nothing was added to Susan's account. So this is the extra credit for this, and lastly I'm going to exit the program, and we're done. Thanks for watching.